Hey guys, Lawrence here. Going to talk to you today about Harbor Freight etiquette. I'm going to tell you about the 5 top things that I do and the things that if everyone did would make all of our shopping experiences at Harbor Freight just a little bit more awesome. Now, the first tip is to always get your coupons ready ahead of time. Whether it's paper ones, have them clipped out ahead of time, or digital ones that you have ready on your mobile phone. In this screen recording, you can see how I do it on my mobile phone. I just use Google Chrome and I use the tab feature. As you can see here, I have 3 tabs set up. And on each of the tabs, I have each of the coupons I'm planning to use, so that when I get to the cashier, I can quickly switch between the coupons so that they can scan them. So basically, when I get up to the cashier, I'll pull up the first coupon like this, have them scan it, then quickly switch to the next coupon. Oh, and by the way, this coupon, you actually have to tell them the coupon code. And then switch to the next coupon and so forth. So basically, that's how I do it, and it works out great. Saves you time and saves the people behind you time. Now, if you're wondering where to find these awesome digital coupons, I'll put a link in the description to another video I made on how to find the best coupons and get the best possible deals at Harbor Freight. All right, on to the next item, and that is to be aware of how the line works. And what I mean by that is, at most Harbor Freights, there is a single line that feeds into the individual registers. Now, at some Harbor Freights, they do have individual lines for each register. And the reason why it's important to be aware of how it works is, if there's a long line that feeds into the individual registers and you're kind of newer to Harbor Freight, you might not realize this and accidentally cut in front of people. Don't worry, if this happens, people will definitely let you know. But if you want to save yourself a little bit of embarrassment, just take a quick peek at how the line works before you buy your stuff. The third item I want to tell you about is to not rent tools from Harbor Freight. And when I say don't rent tools, I don't mean that Harbor Freight has a rental program that you shouldn't use. I'm talking about people that buy a tool with the intention of returning it after using it a couple times because they don't want to pay for it. Now, Harbor Freight has a great return policy, and they offer great prices, but people that do the tool rental where they buy it and then use it and return it, that can have the potential to mess it up for the rest of us. That might make them change their return policy or raise prices. So really, it's just not cool. Don't try to rent tools from Harbor Freight. Now, the fourth thing is to always put your carts back. And they actually have a sign, although it is posted kind of low at most stores. But basically, this isn't like Costco where there's a bunch of employees running around collecting carts. The employees are busy inside stocking the shelves and making sure we're getting the best deals possible. So just remember to always be sure to put back your carts. And let's say you have unloaded your cart and you don't feel like pushing it back, and it just so happens that someone parked right next to you, ask them if they need a cart. And maybe they do, and they'll, problem solved. They'll take your cart off your hand. And if you do end up having to push it back and kind of not looking forward to it, think about it this way. We could probably all use a little more exercise. So, hey, get a little more exercise, great. Great for your health. Now, the fifth piece of advice is to remember to always chat it up with your fellow tool hunters. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're in line or you are looking at a tool that someone else is looking at. It's always good to break the ice and kind of get their opinion on something. And maybe they have bought a tool that you have in your cart, or you've bought something they have, and you can share some stories and advice on little tips and tricks to make the tools work better. And if you're talking to a newbie, maybe they don't know about the super coupons. And a good way to break the ice with that is to say like, hey, are you buying that on coupon? And of course, if you're a Harbor Freight veteran, you'll say yes. But if you're not, I've heard people say, oh, no, what coupon? And then you tell them about the super coupon, and they end up getting super stoked and happy because they're going to save money. And you're happy because you're helping someone save money. And it just creates a win-win situation. Anyways, guys, I hope you found some of these tips useful. If you have some other guidelines and tips too, feel free to drop a comment below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a lot of great content coming your way. Thanks for watching and have a good one. See you next time. Bye.